We are celebrating today the linguistic expression of our common humanity. I would read a very, very few words before we start. Poetry reaffirms our common humanity by revealing to us that individuals everywhere in the world share the same questions and feelings. Poetry is the mainstay of oral tradition over centuries and communicates the innermost values of diverse cultures. So I don't read much because this you can get it in the United Nations UNESCO website. So now we start. Yeah. We have already introduced ourselves, and I hope everybody is comfortable now to start.
Yes.
And I will welcome Carl-Johan Bachofner. Can you say the name?
Carl-Johan
Bachofner, yeah. Welcome, Carl. But I don't see him.
Okay, Carl can join later.
Yeah.
His meeting.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome, Anubhav Tulasi from India. Hi.
Welcome. Hi. Hello.
Hello. You can introduce yourself and then you can start reading for us.
Okay. I'm Anubhav Tulasi. I do write in a regional language called Assamese. I do write short fiction. I'm a literary translator, literary critic, and film critic.
Anubhav, can you read a little bit louder because we don't hear you very well. Maybe you can.
Yes. I'm from India, Anubhav Tulasi. Basically a poet. Write a little bit criticism, literary criticism, and film criticism. I have 40 books to my credit, out of which 22 are poetry books in my own language, Assamese. This is my short introduction. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Do you
so
have something to read for us?
Why not? Yes.
Welcome. We are listening.
Yes. The first poem of mine will be in Assamese, in my own language. Maranottor. Last gator dharmaghatot guli khua ruhulor 9 বছৰীয়া বুকুত দুটা ফুটা ডাঙৰ তোৰে আকাশলৈ চাই পঠিয়াও তাত তৰজাৰ জুপুৰিবোৰ হাঁটি লগাই ভাঙি আছে কোনোবাই ইটো ফুটাত লগোৱা হৈছে এক দূৰবীন যাৰ চালেই জল পটকৈ দেখি ভূভাৰস্তৰ ৰাজনীতি চকু আঁতৰালেই সঁচা দৃশ্য মৰি গজি উঠে বিস্ময়. Now I would like to read the translation in English. Post-mortem. In the protest in Lashgate, 9-year-old Ruhul's breast, bullet-ridden, holes, 2 of them. Through the larger one, it is the sky that I see. Up there, the ramshackle huts of the stars waving raised down by the elephants. Someone it was. The other hole had a telescope. The vision through it clear, too clear to see. Politics, all too arty. The moment the eye strays, the real picture dies, up comes surprise. That's my first poem. Should I read another one?
Yeah, continue to another one. So we
Okay.
can continue that way. Yeah. Thank you very much.
The next poem in my own language is Ohuk. এনে এক অনাৰ্দ পৰিৱেশ বিয়পাই দিছো যে পত্নীৰ চকুলো শুকাই গৈছে এনে একুৰা জুই অহৰ্নিশে জ্বলাই ৰাখিছো যে পত্নীৰ মুখৰ হাঁহি পুৰা গৈছে এনে এক উচ্চ চাপ সৃষ্টি কৰিছো যে পত্নীৰ তেজৰ সোঁত বাধাগ্ৰস্ত হৈছে এনেকৈ তিতাৰ পিছত তিতা খুৱাইছো যে নিমখ চেনিত পত্নীৰ এতিয়া অৰুচি ধাৰাবাহিক বিস্ফোৰণ চলাই গৈছো পত্নীয়ে বাকশক্তি হেৰুৱাই পেলাইছে মাইক্ৰৱেভত এনেকৈ ভাজিছো যে পত্নীৰ দেহমন মোহাৰি দিলেই ভাগি যাব বিলাতী বণিকৰ খমখমীয়া ডলাৰৰ সতে পত্নী বিনিময়ৰ এয়াই উচিত সময় Now the English translation Malaise I have sprayed so arid an atmosphere that the tears of my wife have dried up. I have kept burning such a fire all the time that the smile of my wife has burnt up. I have created such a high pressure that her blood circulation has got affected. I have fed her bitters after bitters that she has gone off salt and sugar. I have set off blast after blast. My wife has lost her voice. In the microwave, I have so toasted my wife that her mind and body crumbles even at a rub. For crisp dollars of foreign trade, it's high time to exchange my wife. That's my second one. Should I read another one? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a very brief one. Tufur Namot. বুকুখন জ্বলি ভস্মীভূত হল বুকুখন জ্বলি ভস্মীভূত হল যেন তেজৰ প্ৰতিটোপাল এতিয়া একো একোডোখৰ এঙাৰ শব্দবোৰো বাচি থকা নাই আকাশত আলকতাৰা গলিছে নৈৰ পাৰত ফুৰিবলৈ যাবা কাৰ সতে তুফুৰ ভৰিত fracture. The English one for tofu. Burning and burning, the bosom seems reduced to ashes. The drops of blood are now embers. The words too are not alive. Tar is melting in the sky. Tar is melting in the sky. Who would you go with for a stroll by the riverside? Two whose legs are fractured. That's my third one. Should I continue?
You continue, but before you continue, Meg Lyons should also prepare yourself.
Okay.
After Anubhav, you're going to take over. So you can continue a little bit, Anubhav. You're welcome.
Okay, okay. I'm reading now. It's only in English this time. It is a translation, day and night. Something went wrong. Something went wrong with the usually accurate calculation. Something went wrong with the usually accurate calculation. The spot illuminated today is daytime, only as by your geography. And my southfall is high on opium. There is a truth manifest in one of your eyes, and that which you unfairly hide from me in your other, and only I am allowed to see during the night. Is anything but night? Is a fact known to all but afraid to speak about. That is your day rising from the east, which is my adversary. From that eastern border starts the realm of the Western kingdom, ruled by the queen, firmly established on the throne of darkness. In your hands is the royal scepter made of my bones, the one you swing in the air like the chakra of Vishnu, the purpose of which is my beheading, the purpose of which is my beheading, and thereby the eternal sleep of the dark night, and at a short distance is your dry smile, not enough tears, not enough tears in my eyes to soak its mocking tone. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anubhav. It was very
It's my
lovely
pleasure.
to hear from you from India. And
Thank you.
thank you very much. So Meg Lyons from Sweden, you are
Yes.
very welcome to join us. And after you is going to be Adelfo Zarazua, and then Ashraf Bagheri from Adolf Zarazua from Sverige, Guatemala. I just want to read so that you know, because I wanted to know everybody's here so that I will tell you. So after you is Adelfo, and then Ashraf Bagheri, Iran, Sweden, Manana Matiashvili, Georgian, Anisur Ashraf from Iran, Anisur and Zurab from Georgia. Then we will have some music to finish. So you are very welcome, Meg Lyons from Sweden.
Thank you. My mother tongue is the one I used to write English poetry. So I was inspired by this picture of a tree. I took this photo in February, and it inspired me to write this poem. As the snow clings to the tree, so do my memories cling to thee. Memories frozen, cold and white. like dead babies in the night. Now in the light, climbing the tree, you'll never be back. You are free. The sun will warm, you say. The sun will bring you warmth someday. The memories will melt away, slowly disappear from sight, leaving your arms that held me so tight. The arms of the tree will not stay bare. The buds of May will grow up there, and 1,000 eyes of green will appear, dancing, fluttering, and flirting, it's clear, with life and with love and with all that is dear. That was that one. You want to hear one more? I can do one more if you like.
Yeah, you are very welcome. Continue.
I will continue. This is some poems that I wrote in notebooks over the years. I've tried to collect them into a little collection. I'm still collecting. It takes a while to find them. They are scribbled on notebooks here, there, and everywhere. This one is called August. What can I do when he disappears? Make a place to put my tears, make a place to place my fears, make a life among my peers, walk away without any regrets. Unflowering love that naught begets. You let me down, you stood me up, you turned me out. You were like a pup, you wagged your tail, you read my mail, you were out of reach, you were like a leech. You gave me light, you gave me mirth, you moved my heaven, you moved my earth, you changed my life, you gave me birth. I wanted you so, I wanted you to know. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Megland. Lovely. And that tree is very beautiful, the one which you have shown us.
Yeah.
Yeah. After you, I'm going to present Adelfo from Adelfo, Zarazua, Sweden, Guatemala. You are welcome to read something for us and introduce yourself also. Welcome, Adelfo. You have to unmute yourself, Adelfo.
You're still not being heard.
Now, it's okay now?
Yeah, now.
Okej. Jo, tack så mycket. Jag tänker läsa 2 dikter, både på spanska och svenska. Jag börjar med en som heter på spanska Composición del alma. Hoy amaneció el cielo azul, completamente azul, y me dieron ganas de llorar de alegría para llenarlo de lluvia. Ayer el cielo amaneció con un manto oscuro, oscuro como una noche sin luna. Yo, con mucho afán, busqué la luz, un pequeño rayo de sol para aliviar mis penas. Ayer un cielo oscuro, hoy un cielo azul y en calma. Convencido estoy cada día de que la vida, como la poesía, es una composición del alma. Jag ska läsa på svenska. Kvällens komposition. Idag vaknade himlen upp blå, fullständigt blå. Och jag hade lust att gråta av glädje för att fylla den med regn. Igår vaknade himlen med en mörk mantel, mörk som en natt utan måne. Och jag med mycket iver sökte efter ljuset, en liten solstråle för att lindra mina sorger. Igår en mörk himmel, idag en blå, lugn himmel. övertygade jag varje dag att livet, såsom poesin, är en komposition av själen. Den andra dikten heter på spanska En voz baja och på svenska Med sänkt röst. En voz baja. En voz baja hacia los 4 puntos cardinales, hacia las 4 esquinas del universo, casi hablando conmigo mismo en un solo tono, en voz baja, porque así me escuchas, porque mis palabras son pocas, escogidas solamente para ti. Estás lejos, en voz baja, casi como un susurro del viento suave, palabras que no todos escuchan, que son miradas del corazón. Un pensamiento que se abre lentamente, un mar en calma, un sol que se levanta en el silencio de la aurora, un río tranquilo que no corre, sino que parece dormir, reflejando el cielo y los árboles. En voz baja pronuncio tu nombre en los caminos, en voz baja como una ola del mismo pensamiento, en voz baja como una rosa que se va abriendo y abriendo lentamente en silencio en tu presencia. Nu på svenska. Med sänkt röst. Med sänkt röst mot de 4 väderstrecken. Mot de 4 hörnen av universum. Nästan talande med mig själv i en ton. Med sänkt röst. Endast så där lyssnar du på mig. För mina ord är få. Så jag har varit upp till dig. Som en långt borta. Med sänkt röst. Nästan som en viskning. Från en mjuk vind. Ord som inte alla kan höra. Som i hjärtats blickar. En tanke som öppnar sig långsamt. Ett lugnt hav. En sol som reser sig i gryningens tystnad. En lugn flod som inte flyter. Utan den verkar sova. Bespeglande himlen och träden. Med sänkt röst säger jag till namn. På väggarna. Med sänkt röst. Som en våg av samma tanke. Med sänkt röst. Som en ros som börjar öppna sig. Och öppnar sig. Långsamt. I tystnaden. I din närvaro. Tack så mycket. Tack allihopa.
Tack så mycket Adelfo. Intressant att höra olika språk. Det är mycket roligt faktiskt. Very nice to hear many kind of languages. We get to hear some, just like music, just to relax and enjoy. Thank you very much. Now I am going to welcome Ashraf Bagheri from Iran and Sweden. Welcome Ashraf to give your words to us today. Welcome.
Hej igen, tack. Och förlåt för att jag kan inte prata engelska. Jag vill gärna läsa på svenska en text. Och innan att jag läser min text på svenska, jag vill gärna läsa en dikt från Hafez, en klassisk poet från Iran. Han bodde i Iran 700 000 år sedan. Och människor älskar den här poeten för att vi började året nu. Och vi har en fest som heter Norus. Och när vi vill börja året, vi önskar och läser en dikt av Hafez. Och jag vill gärna läsa en dikt av Hafiz först och sen jag läser min text om det finns möjlighet.
Kan muta nu.
Vi gör så här. عید است و آخر گل و یاران در انتظار عید است و آخر گل و یاران در انتظار ساقی به روی شاه ببین ماه و می بیار دل برگرفته بودم از ایام گل ولی کاری بکرد همت پاکان روزدار دل در جهان مبند دل در جهان مبند و به مستی سؤال کن از فیض جام و قصه جمشید روزگار جز نقد جان به دست ندارم شراب کو کان نیز بر کرشمه ساقی کنم نثار خوش دولتی است خرم و خوش خسروی کریم یا رب ز چشم زخم زمانش نگاه دار می خور به شعر بنده و زیبی دگر دهد جام مرصع تو بدین در شاهوار گر فوت شد سحور چه نقصان صبوح هست از می کنند روزه گشا طالبان یار زانجا که پرده پوشی عفو کریم توست بر قلب ما ببخش که نقدی است کم عیار ترسم که روز حشر عنان بر عنان رود تسبیح شیخ و خرقه رند شراب خوار حافظ چو رفت روزه و گل نیز می رود ناچار باده نوش که از دست رفت کار تک nu har ni mitt röst eller?
Ja, det hörs.
Ja, tack. Jag tyckte inte om mina mardrömmar, mina farhågor, men de trängde sig ner i min resväska och följde mig. Nu dyker de upp då och då. Under mina promenader på gatorna i en stad som heter Uppsala och påminner mig om det förflutna. Jag kommer från Iran, ett land där leende smakar blod, där hjältarnas namn pryder blodränkna gatuskyltar, där författarna skriver de vackraste orden om frihet i exilen, där makthavarna har större behov av män som i drogernas råk provar sina vingar. Där flickorna ibland sitter bakom en dataskärm som vetter mot hela världen och med lappar röda av blod kysser men utan huvud. Och ibland viftar de med vita sjalor för friheten. Jag kommer från ett land som jag nog får återse i en annan värld och som har blivit till mina natters mardrömmar. Men vars gators dofter får mig att gråta varje kväll. Det är Uppsala. Jag tillbringar mina dagar nu för tiden i en stad där flogarna inte blir uppskärmda av de förbigåendes fotsteg, där de älskande kysser varandra fritt på gator och torg, där barn inte står led och ropar död att inbillade fiender och inte får plastgrändarheter i present av sina lärare som lär ut att krig är den enda vägen till frihet. کابوس‌ها و هراس‌هایم را دوست نداشتم، اما آنها در چمدانم جا گرفتند، با من آمدند و حالا در خواب‌هایم و گاه زیر آسمان شهری که نامش اپسالاست با من همراه می‌شوند و گذشته را به خاطرم می‌آورند. من از ایران آمده‌ام، سرزمینی که در دهان مردمانش خنده با خون هماغوش است. قهرمانهایش تنها نامی به خون آغشته بر پیشانی هر کوچند و نویسندگانش زیباترین مشق‌های آزادی را در تبعید نوشتند. سرزمینی که این روزها حاکمانش به مردان خفته بیش از مردان قهرمان نیاز دارند، به مردانی که با دود مخدرها پرواز را تمرین می کنند. من از سرزمینی آمدم که دخترانش پشت پنجره ای به وسعت جهان نشستند و با لبهایی که به خون سرخ کرده اند مردان بی سر را می بوسند و با شالهای سفید برای آزادی دست تکان می دهند. سرزمینی که این شبها کابوسم شده است، دیدار دوبارش را به جهان دیگر سپردم و هر شام با یاد عطر کوچه‌هاش گریه می کنم. و اکنون ساکن شهری شدم که پرندگانش از صدای پای رهگذران نمی ترسند. عاشقانش در میدانهای شهر آزادانه یکدیگر را می بوسند. کودکانش در مدرسه به صف نمی ایستند. علیه دشمنهای دور خیالی به قطعنامه ها گوش نمی کنند و سرود مرده باد زنده باد نمی خوانند. در شهری ساکن شدم که کودکانش روزی به نام روز دانش آموز ندارند و در آن روز از مدیر مدرسه نارنجک پلاستیکی هدیه نمیگیرند و معلم‌ها به آنها نمی آموزند که jang تنها راه رسیدن به آزادی است. Tack så jättemycket för att ge mig tid för att jag läser mina texter.
Beautiful.
Tack till Ashraf. Thank you very much. Tack så mycket Ashraf. Det här var jätteroligt och det var ju bra att du kunde läsa på svenska också. Ashraf, she's now living in Uppsala. I think so, isn't it? Yeah. And now I will, because we had Carl-Johan Bachofner, you are supposed to come in now. So you are very welcome after Ashraf. And then before you start, I want to say that Manana Matiashvili, you have to take over after Carl-Johan. So now we welcome very much Carl to read something for us. You can introduce yourself also.
Okay, thank you. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
My name is Carl-Johan Bachofner, and I am a placate poet, or a wall poet, or a picture poet. I have translated some poems of a poet called Rasu Alauddin from Bangladesh. I have taken the poems from English to Swedish. I'm going to read one of his mini poems, and then I'm going to read some mini poems of myself. The first mini poem of Rasu Alauddin is as following. The song that is emitted from my blood slowly as a droplet, will be discovered by you in the leaf of time, remote and secret. That was the English version. I'm going to take it in Swedish now. Sången som långsamt sprids ut ur mitt blod blir till en liten droppe som kommer att upptäckas av dig någonstans i tidens skikt, avlägset och hemligt. He's quite interesting poet, this person, Rasu Alauddin, because he's written something he calls nano poems and something he calls mini poems. And nano poems is just 2 rows large. They are only by 2 rows. So I'm inspired by him. And here you get 3 poems that is short. Am I reading too loud or too silent?
No, it's fine.
Is it
Very
okay?
fine.
Inte storstilat. Det är inte storstilat. Det är inte perfekt. Det är underbart att vara här med dig. Det är det bästa för oss. Kom, låt oss gå och hålla handen. Det är ju Världspoesidagen och jag vill gärna läsa några korta smådikter om de små sakerna i livet. För det kan ju poesi ge, de små sakerna i livet. Så nästa dikt heter Det lilla. Länge leve det lilla. Det lilla är stort. Stort nog att fylla tomrum. Tränger bort elände, jagar bort oron på flykt. Det lilla stillar. Stillar det överdådiga. Det är episkt. Länge leve det lilla. Den sista minidikten jag ska läsa heter Sappa sig till ro. Ikväll har jag sappat på tvn. Hunnit se slutet på 3 filmer. Sluppit se filmernas bråkiga delar. Istället fick jag uppleva deras vackra slut. En människa som fick ett rikt liv. En enkel kärlek som blomstrade. Och en gubbe som älskade blommor. Lugnet sprider sig i själen. Och jag kan lägga mig med ro. Ja, tack. Det var några minipoem.
Thank you very much. Tack så mycket, Carl. Intressant. Jag gillar faktiskt den där som heter Lilla. Då får du dela med oss. You are very welcome. Now I'm going to welcome Manana Matiashvili from Georgien. You are welcome to read for us. Mana, you can unmute yourself.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello to all you, to all my friends. Thank you. I'm invited to join with World Poetry Day and wish you all peace and health all over the world. To all of us and to all of you. Thank you very much. Okay, now I will read some poems by Lars Häger. I will read them in English, and then I will read the Georgian translation. So we will hear Georgian also, together with all those musical languages. Green hair, it's called. It's raining over the Moselle, eddies flow downstream toward the Rhine. A long time till summer, until we are here for the last time. No one has asked us to speak. In Georgian, it sounds like Tzvanetma, the green hair. Წვიმს, მოზელს აწვიმს, წყლის მორევი რაინს მიყვება, ჯერ კიდევ დროა ზაფხულამდე. სანამ აქ ვართ, სანამ აქ ყოფნის ბოლო იქნება, არავინ გთხოვს ხმის ამოღებას. Next one, the next poem is here. You are a mystery. You are a mystery like amber, like Adalbert Sifter after Nessis. The farther along the Moselle, the clearer the Rhine. You taste different in Luxembourg. It's a big responsibility being so close. And in Georgian it sounds this way. იდუმალი ხარ როგორც ქარვის ქვა, როგორც შტიფთერი ადალბერტი ნაციზმის შემდეგ. მოზელს რაც უფრო შორს მიყვება, უფრო სუფთა ხდება რაინი. შენც ასევე, ლუქსემბურგთან სულ სხვანაირი გემოგეძლება. ასეა, ასე ახლოს ყოფნა, ითხოვს პასუხისმგებლობას. And now I want to read also two poems by Elsie Johansson. I'm very pleased that Anisur has introduced me these brilliant poets, Swedish poets, that I tried to translate into Georgian. And now I will read her poem. It's into Georgian, better to that you hear it, how it sounds in Georgian, okay? It's called I'm Standing on the Edge. The prettiest home was the cottage on the ridge. It's called this way. ყველაზე კარგი სახლი ის იყო, ქოხი კლდის ქიმზე, მოგრეხილი ვერანდითა და სამი წითელი ლამაზი კედლით, გარედან რუხი ჩანდა კედლები, ყველაზე თბილი სითბო ჰქონდა ღუმლის სიფიცხეს, ტაფის გარშემო დაგროვილ ორთქლსაც, ტაფაში კარტოფილს, რომ ეყარა ეგრევე მიწიანად, ტაფას ეფარა სახურავი, ყველაზე ნაზი შუქი ჰქონდა ლამპის ნათებას, რომელიც თითქოს იხუტებდა იქვე მდგარ ტაბლას და ჩრდილებს ფენდა მთელ ოთახში მკრთალი ციმციმით, ოთხივე კუთხეს. სამყაროთა შორის საუკეთესო ორი სულით იყო დასახლებული. არა არ იყო სულაც ასეთი, მაგრამ ვერც ჯოჯოხეთს დაარქმევდი. მე ვიყავი ერთადერთი, ვინც გაუთვითცნობიერებელი დაბრუნდა უკან. Yes, and the last one by Elsie Johansson. It's standing in front of the mirror. First, I will read it in English better to hear, and then into Georgian. Standing in front of the mirror, looking at myself, my aging face, me. Is this me? Somewhere deep inside, in the tunnels of my eyes, small groves open up, where the grass sways and the sun shadow plays, pebbles and water. I too am there. I too am the one who was playing there then. Where will I go at the very end? There, nowhere. In which love shall I live? And now it is in Georgian. სარკის წინ დგავარ, ჩემ თავს უყურებ, ჩემს დაბერებულ სახეს. ეს მე ვარ, ნუ თუ ეს მე ვარ მართლა. გულის სიღრმეში, ჩემი თვალების ხვეულებში ტყის კორომები გადაშლილდა. აქ ბალახს ხშირად ედება ქარი და დასთამაშებს მზის აჩრდილები. წყალი წიქვია და კენჭებით. მეც იქ ვარ კლავაც, მეც ერთ-ერთი იმათგანი ვარ, იმ წარსულში, იქ იმ ტყეში, ლაღად დახტოვდა. სულ ბოლოს საით მივდივართ ნეტა. იქით, არსაით, რომელიც სიყვარულში მომიწევს ცხოვრება. That's very nice poems by Lars Häger and Elsie Johansson.
Yeah, I think we have a little bit of network problem from you, Manana. Do you hear us now?
Yeah.
Otherwise, no, you don't. Do you hear us now, Manana? No. Manana, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm
I-
here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you. You just disappear a while, but now we can hear you. Are you ready?
It's Georgian. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I'm. I read all poems by Elsie Johansson and Lars Häger.
Okay,
I read 2 poems
We heard you. We heard you.
we heard you. Thank
by
you very much.
Elsie and 2 by Lars Häger.
Yes, they were very nice.
If she wants to continue asking.
Do you have something else to read?
Or are you done?
Manana. No.
Manana.
Thank you.
Manana.
There is better connection
Okay.
She did not hear you.
here. Excuse us.
Do you have something else to read? No, network problem.
Not for now, I think.
Not for now. Thank you very much for your contribution. Now,
Thank you for joining.
yeah, before we continue to Anisur and then Zurab, I want to introduce you our musician in this evening. Is just here now. His name is Jayant Bergstrom, but he's going to introduce himself. He's here now. Welcome, Jayant. Just talk some few words.
Okay.
And show yourself. They can see you now. Yeah.
I'm going to play a couple of tunes, compositions. It's not really, that's too much, but just tunes I made through the years. And I will say something about them just before playing each tune.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jayant. I just wanted to introduce him before we continue. Now we have Anisur. You are welcome, Anisur, to do something for us.
I will just read one poem in Bengali just to express my solidarity to this event and thank you all to participate. And the poem will be in Bengali, my first language, and it is about the corona. You can have some rhythm in reading, but not anything to follow, since it is a long way to learn Bengali for you. Corona মৃত্যুদণ্ডের পরে after the death penalty of corona. আমাদের আবার দেখা হবে করোনার মৃত্যুদণ্ডের পরে। সোনা ছড়া নতুন দিনে বেহায়া জম করোনা খতম করে। আনন্দ ঘন রং তুলি খাতায় শিশু কল্পনা ঘর গড়ে। পাখির ডানায় নাটায় ঘুড়ি সাদা মেঘ খুনসুটি বাড়ে। তখনও কি বছরে বছরে জিডিপি বাড়ে অপুষ্টি ঘরে ঘরে। কালো কোট পরা ত্রাতা দাতা সুবিধাবাদের জেলা চামুন্ডরা। ভিআইপি সিআইপি এমপি টেমপি এসব যে টিকেটে লাইন পড়ে। গোটা খসা ফুলের মতো বেকার জিডিপির তলে চাপা পড়ে। অনাগত মে দিবসে দুনিয়ার দেশে দেশে করোনার পরে পৃথিবীর রাতে রাতে জমিনের জোনাকির সঙ্গে তারাদের পরস্পরের চোখে আর মুখে কত কথা লেনদেন হতে পারে। কারখানার ভাই বোনেরা তখনও জিডিপি বয়ে বয়ে সিঁড়ি ভাঙ্গে। ভদ্রলোকের ঘরে ঘরে কত শিশু তার স্বপ্ন কুরবানি করে। স্যার ম্যাডামদের ফরমাইশ খেটে মরে কত টুকাইয়ের গল্প। অকালে ঝরে পড়া ফুলের মতো পৃথিবীর নগরে ও বন্দরে। জমিনের পতিত মানুষ উপরে আকাশ তা দেখে কি করে। করোনায় মৃত্যুদণ্ড দিয়ে মানুষের জন্মের বাঁচার পরে তবে ক্ষুধার মতো ভাইরাসটা দিব্যি খালাস পায় যে কি করে। ভাইরাসের বাবাদের কান ধরে উদ্বোস করানো হোক ধরে ধরে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you very much, Anisur. Wow. Do you have it in English also?
I have, but I forgot to bring it.
Okay, thank you very much. Next time. Yeah, now we are going to welcome Zurab. Very welcome, Zurab from Georgian.
Hej min kära vänner. Jag har lite problem med teknik och jag är inte så bra nu. Min health little bit I'm ill, but I will try to do what I can do. Just I'm poet. It's also poem, you know. It's poem. It's poetry, you know. It's poetry. Poetry is freedom, you know. It's poetry. It's everything poetry in this world, and it is the poetry. It is the world, the Poetry Day, and it's our celebration. It's everything which we have. It's everything. It is poetry. Min svensk inte så bra, men i poesin finns troligtvis alla de viktiga tecken och koncept som har överlevt den verbala världens påtryckningar. Ordets diktatur är den primära källan till politiska och andra typer av diktaturer. Vad ska man säga? I will read. Jag ska läsa några dikter på georgiska. Den världens poesidagen, och I will try to read this poem on Swedish language på svenska. Men jag vet inte om det var så bra. Men jag ska prova. Kerubim. Shehrazade. Jag är alltid redo att som en tonåring sätta din kropp på prov med min omoraliska blick. Du ser min jämlöst skrämrade musa. Jag har förvandlat poesins mausoleum till aska. Jag önskar att jag den här månaden förvandlas inte till ett gäver utan till konung. Jag minns bara en av 1000 nätters sagor. Jag ligger i ditt vita knä, skyddslös som ett spädbarn, och kan inte hitta någon utväg från sagan. Jag är ohörskande Shehrazade och vet med säkerhet att inte ens Zarathustra skulle kunna stå ut med din lömska blick, och den rasande listan tar aldrig slut. Listan över anden för mig att sätta din kropp på prov med min glödande krigssträck. Men det är för mig lättare nu läsa din dikten på georgiska. Kerubimi. Me maradm zaduar Shehrazada როგორც მოზარდმა უზნეო მზერით მოვიზომო შენი სხეული. ხედავ ჩემ მუზას გაბწყინებულს უმზარადოდ ვაქციე ფერფლად პოეზიის მავზოლეუმი. თოფი კი არა, თაფი მინდა გახლდე ამ თვეში. ათაში მხოლოდ ერთი მახსოვს ღამის ზღაპარი წევარჩვილი დაუცოლი შენსად კალთაში და ზღაპრიდან ვერ ვიპოვე გამოსავალი არა მზადა ვარ. შეჰრაზადა ვიცი ზუსტად რომ ზარადუსტრად ვერ გაუძლებ შენ საყრომ მზერას და მიზეზების არ თავდება მძინვარე ნუსხა ცხელმუზარადზე მოვიზომო შენი სხეული. სიტყვის ოსტატმა ჯისპერცას ესროლა კვერცხი, მეძეს უყურებ როგორც კვარცის საათზე ციფრებს, გადამაგს ხმაში, რა სტროფების ხმაურში ვერ ვთქვი, უსულად ტოვებ ლექსიტოში გაცვეთილ სიტყვებს. Tambakoskohanu shikacheuli boltasamchini, botlisivskerze nabic, zomoskel minas corporaties, billboardavis kdebian gminvi, geras rogorchuri arsteba mizans, estrikonevi tire stoven tabaks, zeladaras netaris shordaban tleri, utev starra, tam schreuli, anzerul kalaks, utev terrors, ქალაქების განწირულ წესრიგს თითქმის თავსახლი რა ახლო ეს ახალიცა ჯისისფერ ღრუბლებს მოიზოვა ტანზე ხალისით ხარიზმოებში მთავარები თვის ხარიზმა ბგერის სისწრაფით რომ განსაზრო მიზნის ხარისხი ერთი შეხედვით თითქოს გავარ მძინარე ბრაჰმას ბოსნებს რომ აფრთხობს გარიჟელზე ზანტი მდგნარებით სიტყვა გამჭვირვალე ჰარემი გახდა და ჩემი ენა დგას ბახესთან, როგორც ჰოპტკარი. ეს გეორგისკა, გეორგისკა.
Thank you very much.
Sound performance for all of us.
Very nice.
You give us energy.
Jakhopas.
Duye os energie. You give us energy, Zurab. Thank you.
Yeah. Babro.
We don't sleep. Thank you very much for your contribution. Yeah. Now I'm going. Yeah. Thank you. We are going to welcome Giant as a musician this evening to entertain us. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Giant.
A few years ago in this town of Uppsala, we had a cultural personality by the name of Sture Mars, and he was originally a friend of a group of poets in Stockholm called the Klara Poets. And he was living in Uppsala, and he had this beret, basker, and he was teaching Swedish to foreigners, and also he was teaching piano. And I played at his funeral some years ago, and after his funeral, this melody appeared, and for some reason it is in Celtic mode, but that's the way it happened.
Hearing all of the notes. Too far away from the mic.
Can't hear.
Yeah, a few years ago there was a huge tsunami wave in, Thailand and different countries. It swept, and many Swedes who were there having, bathing, swimming, and many people just, and after this, in this context, this melody appeared, and it's called För levande och döda, for the living and dying. Okay, and the last tune, it has no special name. It was composed or made or whatever on the 3rd of November last year. So the name of the piece is the 3rd of November.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Jayant. It's very lovely
Thank you.
to hear that music. Very nice, very relaxing. And we are coming to the end of our program, and I would like to welcome Matthias Tengstrand, a young boy who is just around the corner, to read something about UNESCO. Well, I have to have that one. We want to know what the recognition of UNESCO says about the day which we are celebrating this evening. Welcome, Matthias, to read something for us.
Thank you, Zainab.
Welcome.
A decision to proclaim 21st of March as World Poetry Day was adopted during UNESCO's 30th session held in Paris in 1999. One of the main objectives of the day is to support linguistic diversity through poetic expression and to offer endangered languages the opportunity to be heard within their communities. The observance of World Poetry Day is also meant to encourage a return to the oral tradition of poetry recitals, to promote the teaching of poetry, to restore a dialogue between poetry and the other arts, such as theater, dance, music, and painting, and to support small publishers and create an attractive image of poetry in the media, so that the art of poetry will no longer be considered an outdated form of art, but one with enabled society as a whole to regain and assert its identity.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Matthias.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the recognition from UNESCO about the day, which was supposed to be yesterday, the 21st of March every year. Is a recognition of the World Poetry Day. Thank you very much. Now we are coming to the end of our program. Is there anyone who wants to read something or to say something? You are welcome. The word is open to anybody to say something.
Say thank you for organizing this day for us. It was very good, very good.
Skål.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And thank you very much for your program today. It was very nice. And long live poetry.
Yes.
Long live poetry!
Thank you very much.
Poetry forever! Our poesy!
Yeah, right.
Poetry.
Yeah. And thank you very much for those people who are in Anubhav, Tulasi. Are you in India now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much in India.
Is it warm right now there?
A little bit cold.
Okay, so you have
Not
some
very
winter
cold.
there. And what about Manana? Are you in Georgia?
Manana.
Yes, I'm in Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm in Georgia, and
how
we
is the
have
how is
we
the
have
weather over
spring
there?
here, but it's cold spring,
Okay.
very cold spring.
Yeah.
With some snow we had in March and some rain. Yes, but it's spring.
In Stockholm.
Oh, that is, yeah, thank you very much. Okay, I just want to say, hey do, bye-bye, and
Hey,
thank you for today.
Thank you so much. Thank
Yeah.
Oh,
Bonsoir.
Thank you very much.
you. Lovely to see you all.
Yeah.
adios.
Adios. Adios.